What's going on, you guys? Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kirk, and in this video we're going to be discussing my brand new Wested Leather Dial of Destiny style jacket. So these are the newest jackets by Wested Leather, and they have done an incredible job replicating what we know of and have seen so far of the Dial of Destiny jacket. Basically, it is a Raiders classic cut from Wested. So it's not the Hero. The shoulder seam isn't quite as low. It's a more kind of general Raiders jacket, but they've used this hide that has a lot of texture and ribbing, very similar to like a Kelso jacket, and it weathers amazingly. We'll get into weathering in a little bit, but I'll do a quick 360 so you can see it. It's got a lot of character. And of course, Wested offers the repaired bullet hole that we've seen in the screen use jacket, as well as the mannequin at D23. This bullet hole is optional. You can order these jackets as just a jacket, but there's a couple different add-ons. One of them being the bullet stitch. You can add an extra internal pocket. And another one that I did was I added gussets under the armpits. So if you aren't familiar, that is a gusset, and it allows a little bit more mobility in the arms. But the screen use jackets, at least to our knowledge, don't have the gussets. I opted for it because my Kelso Raiders jacket has it, and I do like a little bit of extra mobility in the arms. So I've had this jacket for almost a week now, and I've slowly been working on the weathering. They come out of the box with a lot of character and a lot of kind of age and just natural patina. Wested did a good job with their leather choice and the dye, but if you want to take it to, a step further, you can weather it. And I'll show you a little bit of what I've done to weather my jacket. Every jacket is different when you're weathering it, and every type of leather is different. So with this one, I fully expected to do my typical process of a water treatment, rubbing alcohol, sandpaper, and scour sponges. But because this jacket is so soft and the dye is the way it is, it weathers very easily. All you will need is a scour sponge. And what you'll do is you want to find areas that you want to bring the weathering up or create a little bit more separation. Use reference photos to guide you. But, you know, it's a weather jacket. It's your jacket. So think Bob Ross. No mistakes, only happy accidents. So when you're going about this, one spot on the Dial of Destiny jacket that is very weathered and has a lighter color is the right side shoulder. So I spent a lot of time on there just trying to scuff it up. And then, you know, again, just use your reference photos, but I'll show you what I did. So essentially, you'll grab the jacket and your scour sponge, and you can go pretty hard here. You don't need to be super delicate. Like you're trying to scrub some grease off of a pan, and you'll start to see kind of a more rusty red color come up like that. And once you have your scuffed up patch, I took a little bit of Picard's leather dressing and just went back over the scuffed areas, which will darken it a little bit, but it'll also bring up the warm undertones and kind of blend it back into the jacket and make it look a lot more natural and not just like a cookie cutter spot of scuffing. So, you know, take your time with it, go over. My best recommendation is to weather an area, then take a break, put it on, look at yourself in a mirror from 10 feet away. And if you want to add a little, you can. If you want to dial it back, you know, hit it with a little bit of cream and just find that happy medium. The big thing with weathering is you want it to look random. So it's just a matter of finding that happy medium of not overdoing it, but making sure it can be seen. So have fun. If you're nervous about weathering, start in a really subtle area that isn't going to be seen, like the back corner of the jacket. You know, kind of get a feel for it. And then once you build up your confidence, then you can work on areas like the collar, the chest, etc. But these jackets weather super easy. So this is a good starter jacket if you want to practice your weathering. So to wrap this video up, I am in love with my Dial of Destiny jacket. Big thanks to Wested Leather, and in particular Mick Kirk, for his amazing customer service throughout the entire ordering and shipping process. If you want to order a jacket like this, make sure you get your sizing down. But if you have any questions about the process or the sizing, definitely feel free to reach out to them. Again, their customer service is second to none. If you enjoyed this video, definitely feel free to give it a like and drop a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see in a future video. And until next time, thanks for watching. Okay, so that's like